welcome here at Bosrijk.
Bosrijk is a resort area of Efteling. And we'll take a tour today.
The entrance of the Efteling is behind us,
Approximately a 5-minute walk.
and in 5 minutes you get to this lovely, it's a resort, it's cabins, and it's not a hotel.
There is a hotel.
Oh.
At Porthuis and Landhuis there are rooms, suites actually. They were apartments in the past, but I rethemed them to hotel rooms with hotel service.
Then I'm behind on my facts, good to know.
And there are several types of cottages in the resort. I will go walk by them. But first we have the entrance building of Bosrijk. And as told you, in Porthuis itself there are rooms. And on the left there is Badhuis, it's the pool.
It's
And
a
on-
small pool, don't expect big things.
But
it's
nice for a dip after a day in the park to relax. And on the right there is the reception with a small store and the restaurant. And over here there is a map of the park.
And we'll bring you around Bosrijk. It's quite a walk. It's a nature walk as well. Lots of trees. It's really a nature area like the Efteling itself.
And the tree up in front of the entrance, it was planted because we got a new king, King Willem-Alexander. And that was the moment they planted this tree. And the entrance makes clear what this resort is all about. Nature, forest. And over there on the right you see Glaasvaak.
His castle is here as well. Castle of Glaasvaak, Sandman.
The Sandman.
Yeah, in English. Over here there's a little bit of entertainment.
In the evening,
In
the
the
Sandman is telling night stories to children. And you walk in on a nice lake. And the text on the wall is dream the day, dream the night. Get one with nature and the fairy tale.
So the terrace is closed now, but this is the restaurant where you can eat.
Lovely in summer.
This is, yeah, you can also eat here if you're not a resort guest.
Yep.
And in summer it's a great place.
To sit, to have a drink. And actually also Bosrijk has some areas. And the first one is the village square.
Dogs are allowed in the cabbages, but not in the restaurant. And how about breakfast here? Is it included?
Not sure. Because we live close by, we didn't book a house yet. Maybe in the future. If you all really want to see the inside.
Yeah, let us know. Give us a good excuse to stay here. There's snow shovels there. It snowed here very recently. There's a lovely video up on our channel of the snow in the Efteling.
And all houses you see, you can book them for a stay.
Are these the villages for the large parties?
Nope, these are for 4 up to 6 persons. The larger cottages are further on in the park. So you can stay here with your family and you can choose for a weekend and then you stay here from Friday till Monday, or a midweek, and then you can come in on Monday and leave on Friday. If you want to book a cottage, you can go up to the website of Efteling. They made it quite easy.
The entrance to the Efteling is included when you stay here. And there's also a lot to do in the surrounding areas. So if you stay here for a couple of days, you can also go to, for example, the Bergen, Tilburg. It's a nice city.
We walk out of the village and now we're walking up to the forest.
Oh, there's a train here that goes to the park.
It's an electric train. It picks you up, brings you up to the bike park. But as we said, it's a 5-minute walk through the forest, so it's a nice walk.
You can walk it.
But especially in the evening, I can imagine after walking a whole day in the park that you prefer the train. And as you see, these cottages are all in the forest, in the middle of nature.
It's a dead end here.
I guess this is a dead end. And we see the back of the houses. So let's take the turn. And all cottages have a view in nature.
There are a lot of animals here. Little critters, squirrels, birds. So there are nature sounds all around you. It's just quite a nice ambience.
You see a car park, but they are not allowed on the park. So there's a large parking area in front of the entrance.
You can unload here, but it's expected to take your car to the parking area.
And as I saw, there's also a sign, please remove your car. And because it's built in the forest and they choose to have all different types of buildings, it feels organic. I don't have a feeling that this was only built in 2008, but it is. It's only 14 years old now.
The Efteling is really expanding, so this is quite recent. And Land is built after that, and right now they're building a big hotel over the entrance of the Efteling.
There's the second hotel.
The second hotel, yes.
And that will open in 2024, so next year. And if you follow our channel, you will see the eruption of the building, because we walk the Efteling quite a lot.
To be honest, it's a great place to walk and get some exercise.
And we always say it's a pity we live so nearby, because this is such a quiet place.
It's a pity because we don't have an excuse to stay here.
Yeah.
We can be here as often as we want, but we need an excuse to stay here. So give it to us. Let us know what you think, what you want to see. We'll be glad to go and show it to you. And these cabins are quite large. They fit up to house to 6 people. but there are also larger cabins up to 16
16 or 18.
people. Look it up on the website. We'll have a link in the description. You can book it.
And what they did, they made two cottages, built them together, so you can rent both if you have a really great, large group. You see those on the left, but we'll walk up to them later on.
Now, this park is built in Brabant, which is in the south of the Netherlands. It's a province. And it's quite a rural area. Lots of farmers, but also a lot of big cities like Tilburg, Den Bosch, Eindhoven.
Breda.
Quite lovely cities. We can shop and be entertained.
When you come in by plane, it's a 1.5 hour drive from Schiphol.
Or you can take the train.
Yep.
The public transportation is quite good, so you can take the train and a bus up here. You'll be dropped off at the entrance of the Efteling, so you need to walk over here with your suitcase. Or take the train at the bike entrance.
But then you're halfway there, so just walk up, enjoy your surroundings.
And at night, when the park closes earlier, like at 8, you can also visit the theater here at the Efteling. You have a show called Caro.
On several weekdays, and if you stay in a hotel or in one of the resorts of Efteling, you can get yourself a ticket for only €7.50. And it's a recommendation. It's a Cirque du Soleil-like show about life.
For children as well. Not too much language in there, so it's language independent. It has song, dance, and story about life. It's €7.50 though, so don't expect Cirque du Soleil. But it's a nice show. It's a must-see if you stay here.
We've been several times, so
let me take you around, see where we walked. And then we will go over there.
and on your left you see the cottages for the large groups. Actually, there are two cottages connected. They open the door so you have one cottage for your whole party. And there's another small village. So if you don't like the forest-like surrounding, you can ask for
A village house.
a village house. And we'll walk over there between the two cottages. And go back to the forest cottages.
We haven't seen them a lot yet, but here are the first. There are a lot of playing areas for children.
Through the trees you also see people playing golf. It's part of Efteling Golf Park. Actually it isn't owned by the Efteling anymore, but there's a golf area.
And there are nets there, so your children can't easily go to the pond. It's safe.
And it's a protection against golf balls.
Also, yes.
In the early days there was some damages by wild going golf balls. But Efteling is prepared for families, so there is a lot of playing areas throughout Bosrijk. Oh well.
Oh well, oh well.
And of course it's closed off, you can't fall in. But be aware,
Oh, it's not very deep as well.
it's not that
Let me
very
show
deep.
you. So there are leaves in there. Now, it's winter when we film this. It's the beginning of February.
Mhm.
It's quite cold and windy.
Approximately 7 to 8 degrees Celsius.
And it is a weekend day, so during the week the Efteling is more quiet, and in the weekends it's a busy park. So you can spend more than a day there to visit the old park, do all the attractions.
And now we walk up to Longhouse. It's the second large building on the resort here. And also there are some hotel rooms.
You can
And
see
that-
lots of area to play, and there is Landhuis.
Let's walk up there.
Should we walk over the grass or?
No,
No, on
we
the path.
follow the path. And as said, there are hotel rooms here, but also a conference room
Conference for business.
for businesses, yes.
Right.
But they use it as well for entertainment, so in the evening also the Sandman is telling his stories over here.
I'm gonna show you his castle later on at the end of the video. Just stay tuned.
When you look up at the windows at top of the boathouse, but also on all lampposts, you see a lot of hourglasses. Because of it's the park of the Sandman. The Sandman called Klaas Vaak is the mascot of Bosrijk.
Mascot. Yes.
And of course there's sand in the hourglasses, the sleeping sand.
Oh, this must be lovely in spring or in summer.
Maybe you have to go back
We will go back.
and do the walk just over, just to show you again how lovely this is with sun. And all the trees are green. Now first, we're up at front of Longhouse.
Taking you around again. Oh, the Efteling is a no smoking park, so there are smoking zones throughout the park, but
Also,
those are the only places you can smoke or vape. The other areas of the park are totally
smoke free, except off the back of the cottages. You're allowed to smoke there as well, but only outside. But outside your cottage, in the back, you can smoke as well.
When you rent it, yeah.
When you're at it. But in the park is smoke free.
And also here, so yes.
And you find the smoking zones in the app.
I was hoping for a couple of squirrels today, but I haven't seen them yet. They're probably hibernating. So if you're still looking at this, you must be very interested in the Efteling or in Bosrijk. I'm very curious. Do you have questions? Why are you so interested? Want to get in touch with our audience? Let us know.
Leave your comments or your questions down below in the comment section. And we'll get back in touch. And at this moment, we look by a nice dog.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so cute.
He's very interested in us.
He can't show you because he's inside,
His owners are probably up at the park.
I guess. And he's hoping for them to come back.
Or he has nice television looking outside here.
As you can see, it's nice to roam around the park, just walk, looking around. Formally, the Efteling says it's not accessible for non-resort guests, but in fact they don't check.
No, you can just walk up.
And you can just walk up. The sign is only there when you give them trouble, they can remove you from the resort. But if you just walk, there's nothing, no problem. You can enjoy the resort, you can enjoy the restaurant.
The smells are amazing. It's like those damp wood smells. Ah, and somebody's celebrating over there. Not sure what they're celebrating. There's something with a U.
I guess those are numbers.
Oh, numbers.
And this here you have a complete view of the large party cabins.
Well, not necessarily party. Oh, the large
A large party,
Yeah, right, yeah.
a group of persons.
Yeah.
So let's check.
Somebody's
Turned 10, I guess,
Or 70?
or 70. I guess it's 70. So I guess a grandma or a grandpa taking the whole family
That's nice.
for a nice weekend at Bosrijk and the Efteling. And now slowly we walk up to the lake.
The central lake of this park. We added a route in the description that we walked. So you can always click on that one and see.
A huge slide
Oh, yeah.
in the middle of the forest. As I see it, I won't use it in the middle of summer.
No, it will be hot.
It will be hot. But as Jolanda was telling, we have the route taken up in the description so you can walk along. As you can see some nice art. We'll walk up.
Totem things. And that is where the Sandman lives. So if you've always wondered where does the Sandman live, well,
At Bosrijk.
here's his castle.
We can walk up to the castle. So let's do that. There it is.
Yeah, it's hidden now. But there is a bridge there. And this part is not really accessible for everybody. Most of the park is. These playing areas, not always.
As you can see over here, there are also some cottages looking out over the water. Those are the most popular. And there is the castle of the Sandman. Let's look if he's at home right now. Because at night he flies out on the back of his owl. And if the owl is up there, he's at home. And as you can see, the owl is there. So that
Sleeping.
means sleeping. It's called, the owl is owl houdoe, uhu houdoe. And houdoe is dialect.
Yeah, it's a Dutch, yeah, no, not even a Dutch
It's from
expression of
Brabant.
this region. When you, let's say goodbye to someone,
Yeah.
say houdoe.
And now we walk up back to the entrance of Bosrijk.
We'll leave you here and we're very curious to hear from you. What do you think of this video? And we would love it if you like us and subscribe.
To our channel.
You would really help us out.
We will walk Loonseland and a hotel later on. So if you want to see more of Efteling Resort, join our channel and we hope to see you next time.